Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, outsiders and in-betweeners. My name is Cameron Harris, and I'm running for mayor of Chicago in the 2027 election cycle. This morning, we will be having a pork tenderloin and a bowl of ramen. I saw in the news recently that the state of Arkansas is going to cease their funding of the PBS broadcasting company, the public broadcasting service. And I find that to be really disappointing. When I was little, I really liked PBS, to be honest. Like, two of the shows that I remember the most because I watched them a lot were Word Girl and Dragon Train. Word Girl was my favorite. I still think about that show a lot. But it does prove what I've been saying repeatedly, that there are many individual politicians and many institutions themselves that are trying to kill PBS and the post office. So every time I write in my video descriptions, save PBS, save post office, it's very real. We could argue about, which politicians are to specifically blame about this, but it's not really a Democrat or Republican issue. It's a America as a whole issue, because while many Republican politicians are advocating for cutting PBS completely at a federal level, and now at the state level, many states are now considering cutting PBS funding. I have never heard of any Democrat blue politicians advocating for an increased spending on PBS. So it seems as like a whole issue because nobody's picking up the slack that other people are letting go of. I like PBS. We should increase their funding. It's a great company. I still stand by my idea that the post office and the public broadcasting service PBS should go into business together as a way of like saving themselves, because the post office is supposed to be privately funded, like funding itself. It doesn't receive any sort of federal grant or federal aid or federal income, which is pretty bizarre considering its necessity as a public good since like we've been founded in like the 1780s, somewhere around there. And so every time you wonder why is the post office raising like stamp prices, why are package prices going up, like what's up with these boxes being so expensive, it's because the post office has to privately fund itself without any federal aid. And so I think that PBS should cut their store and sell goods for the post office. There's many like antique and outdated terminology within the post office that you could stick on a shirt and PBS could sell it and they could split the profits however they determine, like 50-50, 70-30. I don't know. But they're both getting hit with the same inflation we are, and they're also getting a reduced income the same way we are. And they're both very widely needed by us in modern societies.